Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda Marsalis. Welcome to Heard It on the Shark. I'll be your show host, and Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area is your show sponsor. Heard It on the Shark is a weekly interview show that airs every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Shark 102.3 FM radio station based in Ripley, Mississippi. Then it's released as a podcast on all the major podcast platforms. You'll hear interviews with the movers and shakers in North Mississippi who are making things happen. I'll talk to entrepreneurs, leaders of business, medicine, education, and the people behind all the amazing things happening in North Mississippi. When people ask you, how did you know about that? You'll say, I heard it on the Shark. Heard It on the Shark is brought to you by the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area. We want you to get out and discover the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of the Mississippi Hills that are right in your backyard. And of course, we want you to take the Shark 102.3 FM along for the ride. Musical credit belongs to Hill Country Blues guitar legend Gary Burnside and the late great Buddy Grisham, playing Long Way Home from their album Acoustic Brothers, which was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
This program was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
Hey, Shark fans, it's Melinda with another episode of Heard It on the Shark. And today, on the phone with me, I have a great country music star, T. Graham Brown. Now, you may wonder why T. Graham Brown is on the Shark 102.3 Classic Rock. It's because he has recently published an album called Memphis to Muscle Shoals. It is a blues and Muscle Shoals sound album that he has recently done, and it is fantastic. Every single song on this new album would slide right into the Shark 102.3 and sound at home with our classic rock. It has things like Mustang Sally, Knock on Wood, Soul Man, Walking the Dog. Fantastic songs, and I wanted to talk to Mr. T. Graham Brown about his new album. Here are a few excerpts from the phone interview that I had with T. Graham Brown.
Hello.
You have this album, Memphis to Muscle Shoals, and you just recorded that recently?
Yeah, it came out about 6 months ago, or 6 or 8 months ago, and you know what? It debuted at number 1 on the blues albums chart, so it's really amazing. I'm 70 years old, and we had a number 1 album this last year. It's got, Tanya's on it, and Winona, and Sammy Hagar, and Dwight Yoakam, and Delbert McClinton, and Sam Moore, the late great Sam Moore from Sam and Dave, and Eddie Floyd, the original Knock on Wood guy, singing Knock on Wood with me. And there's a bunch of people on it. I think there's like 11 duets on it. So, and it's all 1960s soul music hits.
It sure is. Now, I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying this because I'm on the phone with you. I was blown away by your voice. Just fits that music so well. And it's like somebody you know singing all those old songs, and you just bring it to a different level. I just enjoyed the whole album this morning listening to it. It was great.
Well, thank you, man. We cut it down in Muscle Shoals at Fame Studios, cut the tracks, and we tried to make it sound like it was cut in the 60s, you know. We tried to make it sound vintage or old like that, you know. And we didn't want it to sound modern. We wanted it to sound like the original track sounded. And we had a blast doing it. And we did all the vocals over at Billy Lawson's Wishbone Studio in Muscle Shoals. So it's a total Muscle Shoals project. And I invite people to follow us on our Facebook page and Instagram and X and all that. We try to keep all that stuff up every day. And yeah, man, just let everybody know old T. Graham Brown still got a band and a bus and all that hillbilly stuff still out there on the road.
So one thing you can do is buy the Memphis to Muscle Shoals new album, because it is a treat. I know people don't really buy albums, but they download them. Yeah,
well, we have CDs. We got vinyl, too. If you want something autographed, you can go to the tgrahambrown.com and order an album or CD or anything if you want to. I'll sign everything that people buy off the website. So, yeah, get you a vinyl one, man.
Okay.
Vinyl's back in. Vinyl's
it is
hot again.
It is. Hey, if you stick around long enough, everything comes back around, doesn't it?
I think so.
You are the best, and I do love your new album. It's fabulous.
Well, that makes my day. Thank you so much for saying that. And I hope you can play some of it.
Man, no kidding. Those were some great songs. Sitting on the Dock of the Bay was fabulous. When a Man Loves a Woman, it's also soulful. Your voice just changed and fit that. Like that was the music you not should have been. I know all of it's like what you should have been doing, but this is perfect for you right now.
Well, thank you much.
Yep.
That was a little vanity project that I've been wanting to do for years and years and years. I'm glad we finally did it.
Me too. I think those vanity projects are where we shine the most, so I'm real glad that you did it. I enjoyed listening to it. Walking the Dog, oh my gosh, it was all so good.
Walking the dog is pretty fun.
God, that was great. Okay, I'll let you off the phone. You have been wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Melinda. God bless you, honey.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, Shark fans, that's it for this edition of Heard It on the Shark. You can tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. to find out what's happening with local community leaders. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for an interview, or if you want access to this interview, go to our website, shark1023.com, and click on the podcast tab. Keep it tuned to the Shark 1023 and have a great rest of the day.
The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area was established by the United States Congress in 2009 and represents a distinctive cultural landscape shaped by the dynamic intersection of Appalachian and Delta cultures. This intersection has produced a powerful concentration of nationally significant cultural icons, including King of Rock and Roll Elvis Presley, First Lady of Country Music Tammy Wynette, blues legend Howlin Wolf, civil rights icons Ida B. Wells-Barnett and James Meredith, America's favorite playwright Tennessee Williams, and Nobel-Laureate William Faulkner. The stories of the Mississippi Hills are many and powerful, from music and literature to Native American and African American heritage to the Civil War. The Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area supports the local institutions that preserve and share Northeast Mississippi's rich heritage. Begin your discovery of the historic, cultural, natural, scenic, and recreational treasures of our region by visiting the Mississippi Hills National Heritage Area online at mississipphills.org.
This show is made possible by JC Media, LLC in Ripley, Mississippi. JC Media owns the Shark 102.3 Classic Rock FM radio station where the show is hosted, and Sun Bear Recording Studio where the interviews are recorded. We need your feedback and support. If you listen to the podcast on a player like iTunes, Google Podcasts, or Amazon Music, please subscribe to the show and leave us a review. We also have an email in which you can share your feedback. That email is theshark1023@gmail.com. Subscribe to our podcast on your favorite app or stream episodes online at shark1023.com/podcasts. Today's episode was produced by Melinda Marsalis. It was edited by Rick Williams and engineered by Chris Marsalis. The podcast technician is Joyce Grady.